Howdy, folks. Let me see, get here. Here we go. I think I'm on. I'm on. Let me get situated here. I just got through eating me some homemade chicken wings that I cooked myself. I didn't put them on the grill, but I did bake them in the oven, and they were so good. They were so good. Ich liebe meine chicken. Hindi. Let me get situated here. All right, let's see who's in the chat. Hey, we got Lori. All right, Lori, see you soon. Okay. Hildy, hey, that's twice in a row today. I was live this morning on my Moment in the Word. That's really cool. Daniel, how's it going, buddy? Glad you're here this week. I know you couldn't make it last week due to your schedule, but you're here now, so that's good. Hello, everybody. On. How's it going, man? Begetiste. The video. I saw where you made a comment. I didn't have a chance to respond to my comments yet, but you were there in person, but not on film. So that was really cool. I'm looking forward to that time we meet again. That's for sure. 1:40 a.m. Yep, 6 hours difference. So thanks for staying up, man, to be here, man. That's pretty awesome, man. I have to buy you an extra Fanta for that. Very early on, yep. Of course, middle of the night. Sometimes in the middle of the night, that's the best times, right? That's the best times. Can't stay long, but a couple minutes for sure. Well, hey, I totally understand you being here just for a couple minutes means a lot. So that's awesome. Howdy and guten Morgen. Yes, radio. Hey, my buddy from the Down Under. I am coming to the Down Under one of these days. You know, I'm coming. I can't pinpoint a date, but it's definitely in the horizon. And speaking of horizons, that's another story. But I foresee it coming. I really want to make it to Australia one of these days. It's coming. It's coming. Hello, my friends, Hildy. Ocean, hey, how's it going? Welcome aboard. Glad you're here. We are glad that you were here. Absolutely. Mary Ellen. All right. Mary Ellen Dillon, MED. All right. The med. There we go. Hope y'all doing well. What is your next trip, Mary? Well, hello, Ivy Dover. How are you today? Welcome aboard. Good evening to you. Where are you located? 11:48 a.m. Nearly lunchtime. Wow. Yeah, that's right. You're in the future. You're in the future. This is the 14th already there for you. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, there we go. Hey, we're starting new cruise videos tomorrow, and I think we're joining Saturday the Stroll next week. Awesome stuff, Mark and Terry. I'm looking forward to that. Mark and Terry. They just got off a cruise. They were there New Year's Eve, and they saved up, I believe, the week after. And it looks like they had a great time. They just got back from Germany too. They were in Germany back in November, and I got some things coming up there too. I'm looking forward to that. So make sure, folks, if you don't know somebody here in the chat, make sure you get to know them. You just check them out. Look at their channels. Check them out, and if you like them, stay with them. And they're good stuff. But I can attest, Mark and Terry, they're natural YouTubers. So make sure you check them out for me, okay? I think I'll find. I hope you too. Oh, good. So good, Naka. Miguel is good. Naka. Yeah, that was a long time ago. All right, Memphis. Okay, Memphis, Tennessee. All right, Memphis, Tennessee. Good deal. I've been to Memphis several times, being a Florida Gator. I've been out there to Ole Miss many times. I've been to Starkville too many times, and the other side. But we would stay in Memphis and go over there to the Grove, over there at Ole Miss, and watch the football games. I've left the Grove in sad tears, and I left the Grove in happy tears. But more happy tears than sad tears leaving the Grove. I will say that. But Memphis is a nice place. Next cruise is Walker's Cruise on 129. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. That's cool. You're going to see a lot of people. I know Blaine's going to be there. I know several people's going to be on that cruise. That's going to be really neat. I got a cruise coming up very soon, and I can't wait to get there, and I'm looking forward to it. So Yeah, I would love to be on that vloggers cruise, but it can't do back to back. That's kind of hard. Uh, hey, Krubby, how's it going? Krubby the Beagle, and I love your dog there, Krubby. That's good stuff. Oh, excuse me a second. Like I said, I just got to eat some chicken wings. Manavasa. Usually Manavasa. Yes. Hello, Mary. I'm saying hello there. There we go. I hope I'm not skipping anybody. Sometimes my chat goes haywire, and just really can't help it. You just got to keep your eyes on it. Otherwise, it'll go nuts. But it's all right. Kirby's saying hi to everybody there. Well, look here, Tommy. Hey, Tommy, how are y'all doing? Hope you both are doing very, very well, and your brother's doing well, and all that good stuff. Thanks for being here. I am looking forward. I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about it a little bit. I'm looking forward to the meetups that got coming up. One is the second weekend of March 10th, 11th, and 12th in Helen, Georgia. With the main thing, the main drag, main everything is at 6 p.m. We're eating at the Hopper House restaurant. Friday we're going to meet for spaghetti ice. And everybody's on their own, they do their own stuff, you know. But Saturday, and same with Saturday, but Saturday that's when everybody's meeting at 6 o'clock. And then Sunday we're having a church by the river. So for all those interested. And also I got another YouTube meetup coming up on 1 July in Heidelberg, Germany. And that's been, I have not put it in, I put some of it in writing, you know, of course, knowing that we're going to have it, but the actual place, it looks like it's going to be a cruise. It's going to be just like a 3 or 4 hour cruise down the Nectar River. It's going to be a boat, a river boat, you know, similar to a Viking cruise, but not that big. It's smaller, just like a 3 or 4 hour cruise, but it has a buffet on it. So I figure we'll have a buffet, we'll eat, all that stuff, going down the river, looking at all the castles and beautiful sights in Germany. So be on the lookout for more information on that. I'm going to do it towards in the midday, so those hours will be during the day, so we see more. Maybe going into the night because you want to see it all lit up too. So, but I'll let you know. Wait, maybe the parade, not for sure. Okay. Hey, either one, that'd be great, Mark and Terry. That's for sure. Keisha, hey, happy Friday to you, Keisha. Glad you're here. Awesome possum. Awesome possum. I love that. Awesome possum. Everyone is telling me hello. There you go, Hildy. There you go. Okay. Wow. 42 subs away from 1,000. Killing me to be that close. Well, hey, you know what, folks? Like I said, if you haven't checked out these folks, make sure you do it. You're 42 subs away. Wow. You can get that. Please check out my friends, Mark and Terry. And let's get them 1 million tonight. Can we do that? Can we get them 1 million subs? You know what I mean? So that would be awesome. Now, I'm not the type to say go sub. You know, check them out. If you like them, sub. If you don't like them, just don't say nothing. You don't have to say anything. Just that's okay. But if you do like them, sub. You know, I'm not saying sub everybody, but heck, if you do like somebody, definitely do it. That way you see more and more of their content. That's for sure. Hey, Ryan, how's it going, sir? Looking forward to Helen seeing you there. That's for sure. Hey, I liked your train video last week. That was awesome. Ryan had I love trains. I could watch trains all day. That was really cool. We're saying hi there, hi. And then sorry about minutes, but hi today. Why do I love the Grove? There you go. yeah. Good deal. Yeah, that's a it's a beautiful place, the Grove. I really enjoy it, and it's pretty cool. I tailgate right there, right under the Grove, and all that stuff, and you know, and they never had a problem. You know, every once in a while you get a loudmouth, but that's okay. Everybody has loudmouths, trust me. And when my friends from I got Ole Miss friends, when they come to Florida, you know, I make sure to welcome them with open arms too. You know, make them feel welcome. Anybody who comes to Gainesville, you know. So that's a good thing. I think we recognized 5 or 6 times on the last cruise. That was a cool feeling. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. That's a lot of fun too. Mark and Terry. I don't know which one's on here. I'm assuming both. So I'm just going to say Mark and Terry to be sure. But that is a cool feeling. My last 3 trips to Germany, that's happened to me. People say, "Hey, all right, don't you have a YouTube channel? Don't you like spaghetti ice?" I was like, "As a matter of fact, I do." So it is a pretty cool feeling. And one guy one guy, he was the second one who recognized me. Um, I was in Schweinfurt, Germany, and he was staying in the same hotel that Eric B was with me. He was with me right when this happened. And we were walking in, and he goes, "Excuse me, is your name Darren?" I'm like, "Yes, it is." He goes, "Well, I've been watching your videos. He's an old Army vet, retired Army. He was stationed there in Schweinfurt and hadn't been in Schweinfurt since the '80s, and everything. And watching my videos inspired him to, I want to get back to, I want to get back to Germany and check it out. So that's what he did. So we talked for hours. As a matter of fact, I interviewed him in my video, one of my Schweinfurt videos. If you go back 5 or 6 Schweinfurt videos, well, not that far, 3 or 4 Schweinfurt videos before that, you will see that. But that's cool, Mark. I'm got a cabin mate, so I'll be able to manage still in this thing for 6 more weeks. Wow. Oh, yeah, that really stinks. I understand about breaking legs or being in a sling or whatnot. With my broken leg, that really stunk. But I made it. By the grace of God, I made it. That's a fact. Mary, hey, how's it going? From Virginia to Woodshop, learning leatherworking. Well, that's great. Talk about a talent right here. That's a lot of work. A lot of work, not just work. I mean, it's a lot of mental. What's the word I'm looking for? Tedious job what you're doing, and also the wood burning stuff. So that's really cool. Hey, Tommy. Talk about Memphis in the news with Wilson Reaver and late. Yeah, that was sad to hear. Was that yesterday or today? Was that yesterday? Time flies. I think it was yesterday. I saw that, and that's pretty sad. I remember when Elvis died. I was a kid, but I remember it just like yesterday. Mom and I were sitting at the table, and I was eating my cereal, and all of a sudden, my mom started crying. And then I'm like, "What you crying for?" I knew who Elvis was because we were an Elvis household. I think my parents had every album of Elvis Presley, and they would play it all the time. So I knew every song. Still know every song. And but yeah, I remember that. Grace says, "Yeah." Marilyn, how long in the sling? Yeah, that's a good question. We have a video coming out at the end of the month featuring the Howdy Hotel in Helen. Nice place. Can't wait to share it with everyone. Well, hey, we would love to see that, Mark and Terry. Check out the Howdy Hotel. I've never stayed in the Howdy Hotel. I'm not even sure where it's at exactly in Helen. But I always stay in the Hellendorf. I've stayed in other places too, but Hellendorf is one of my favorites because it's right in the middle of town, right in the middle of everything, right down the strip. But I can't wait to check that out for sure. Thanks. At least 6 more weeks, Tommy. Oh wow, 6 more weeks in the sling. Wow. I'll be glad to hear when you're out of it. Because that's not any fun whatsoever. 6 weeks is a long time. Yeah. That is a long time. That is a long time. I was in that boot for forever. It seems like. Broke the humerus. Oh, some more lines. I was healing, but it still doesn't want me lifting or using it. Okay. Wow. Yeah. That's no joke. That is no joke. Did you have to have surgery? I'm just curious. I had to have surgery in Germany, as you probably know. Spent 9 days in a German hospital by myself. Yeah, with surgery. So, anyways, you're getting close to yeah. I guess I am. I just saw a minute ago. It was like 1800 something, 1820 or 30 something. I forgot what it was. Yeah. I didn't even realize that. I try not to look at it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's fun to look at. I look at it. It's fun. You see it go up and then you lose some. You lose some. It's like, man, well, I guess some people went up. And then next thing you know, one person went up, and then I'll get 10 more on that one. So I don't know. But it's fun to watch though. Guess it takes longer as you get older. Yeah, to heal. Yeah, absolutely. There's so much truth to that. That is definite truth. There's a big wide world. Hello from the future. It's Saturday morning here in Austria. Well, how's it going there? Man, I hope y'all doing well. Do you and Radio Josie know each other and the Down Under Cruisers, Sean and Alana? I'm just curious if y'all know each other there. I know Radio Josie knows them and vice versa. Hey, Belt Loop, Gary, 14 people in here, only 9 likes. Fix it now, please and thank you. That's my buddy right there. How's it going, man? Man, good to see you. Good to see you. Always good to see my friend Gary. Gary's, you look up the word "good old boy," his picture pops up, right? So that's how he is. He's a good guy, and I appreciate you, Gary. Hey, good day, Josies. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no surgery, never had surgery. So that's fine with me. Oh yeah. Well, I'm with you there. That's fine with me too. That's for sure. No, no doubt about it. Well, I'm glad, Mary, that you did not have to have surgery with a passion. One of these, so let's go. All right. Hey, that's cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that, On. I appreciate that. I don't know them, but watched a few. Okay, cool, cool. That's cool. I had opportunity. Well, I've known them now for at least 2 years. This way, and then we all went on a group cruise back in October. Helping Hands for Cruising, where that's an organization and I'm part of it, where we raise funds for folks who has disabilities that are unable to maybe can't afford it or whatever. Have never been on a cruise, and what a great idea! And I witnessed the first inaugural, the very first one, taking Kenny, four-man Kenneth, friend and partner channel, um, on his very first cruise, and there were a bunch of people there. Sean, Alana, Blaine, I mean, Vizo, tons of people were there, and it was really really cool. But good times, good times. Fearless Forever, how's it going, buddy? All right, welcome here, welcome here. Good day, good old boy, Belt Loop. I like that. I like that. I appreciate that, Derry. Good view as well. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate that for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, he's a lot. Belt Loop, aka Gary. He's a lot of fun to watch. Him and Devil Dog, and they're a trip. Good cop, bad. I just crack up. I die laughing. It is good stuff. Shady, how's it going, Shady Hill? Shady Hill Hopestead. Hope you're doing well. Man, I've always loved that profile picture. That's really really cool. I know quite a few folks from down under. That's cool. That's awesome, Gary. First came across the Under Cruise. I've seen them on your live show when they appeared some time ago. It's interesting to see other Aussie travel people. Yes, yes, absolutely. It's a lot of fun. I love people. I love people from all over the world, all kinds of nationalities. I just really do, and it's really cool how YouTube puts people together. You know what I mean? We're thousands of miles away. Some of us down the street, some of us a million miles away, whatever. But technology, you know, brings us all together. Well, we credit God puts us all together, but technology, he put technology there, right? So absolutely. So I give credit to that. But I think it's cool how we meet up like this. And what's really cool when you meet up like this, and you meet the person in person, it's like you know them forever. It's like you know them. You talk to them. And it's a really cool situation. It really is. So guys, I have to leave too. Yeah, had a great chit chat. See you next time. Tschüss, y'all. Hey, hey, tschüss. Happy guten Nacht or guten Nacht. All right, and we'll see you in the future, hopefully. All right. Well, thanks a lot, On. Devil Dog's good people. Yes, just like to argue. Yeah, well, you two get going. That's funny as heck. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now, I'm going to put out the link in just a little bit and get some people up here who would like to come up here and just chit chat. You don't got to stay long. Just come up here and say hi. You can say hi. You can say bye. Just come on up. But give me a few minutes and I'll send that link out. Okay. So give you time to prepare for that. Hey, how's it going, Mount? Hey, I enjoyed your video today. I love Christmas lights. I do, and I love taking that rise down the road in neighborhoods and watching all the Christmas lights and everything. It's just a pretty time of year to do that. And yeah, so thanks for sharing that video. That was really cool. What's up, Fred? Yeah, and we're gonna see Fred and Helen. Fred and his wife Connie. So I'm looking forward to that. Very glass, but for at least I would think. There you go. All right. Oh, okay. 41 more to go as of now. That's awesome. Awesome. Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht. That's right. Glad to hear. All right. Well, this is what I'm going to do. Nice to meet new people on here, kissing, meet new people from all around. Yeah, just meet new folks and just people, And I'm a Depeche Mode fan. You know that song "People Are People." I love that. People are people, so why should it be? You know, good stuff. Good stuff. Ooh, where did my thing go? Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Saying hi to folks there. Okay, I'm gonna put the link in. I'm inviting anybody who'd like to come up here. I can have 10 people up here, I believe. Um, where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm blind today. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. Oh, me too, Gary. Absolutely. Gary says he likes that song. People are people. There we go. All right, so there's the link. I put the link in the chat. There it is. And if you would like to come up, like I said, you're not bound to an hour. You're not bound to 20 minutes. You're bound to whatever time you want to stay and leave. So radio, Gary, anybody, Fred, come on up anytime. In the meantime, I'll keep yapping. All right. Hello, everyone that's saying hello. Kind of say hello to everybody. Individual, it's not working. So do it this way. Hey, we understand. We understand, Hildy. Yeah, Hildy's saying hi to everybody. Apparently, she's not able to tag at the moment. Must be on her phone or something. But Hildy's saying hi. So everybody give a big old hi to Hildy. Are you good down there? There he is.
So,
hey, how's it going, Metro Police?
Oh, I'm doing great. Hey, I did want to mention though that you got like, I don't know, 17 people or something like that in here, 14, and only 11, likes. So we need to change that, people. We need to make some corrections, and I need some more people to lay a touch, just a slight touch. You can hit it multiple times. Just make sure it's an odd number. For that matter, I would recommend 29 times.
Hey, well, that's awesome. Yeah. Gary, I appreciate that, sir.
Oh, they just need to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Right. How you been doing, sir?
Oh, I'm blessed. Granted, I have. That's a very multiple faceted question.
It is.
It really is. I mean, I've had a really rough go since November the 1st, the last of October, maybe. But I've been so blessed, my whole life that, regardless of what happens at the moment, I remain blessed. So,
amen. That's right.
My dog Lulabelle, passed away November the 1st. Yeah. January the 1st, my dog Bella got hit by a car and killed.
I missed that one.
Well, it's all right.
Sorry to hear that.
That's all right. My parents, help. They're doing all right now, but they've had some issues here of late. And Tammy and I had the flu. Tammy passed out and face planted, and she was in the hospital for the better part of a week. But I am still blessed. Into every life of some rain must fall. And if, when you have such a blessed life, it only makes sense that things will happen to come against you.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Anyhow, I'm blessed. How you doing, Darian?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you. Yeah, it's, just dealing with my normal back stuff, but like you said, I'm like you said, you're blessed. I'm blessed. Yeah. I was paralyzed at one point for almost 4 months and not able to move. And I know how it is to be paralyzed. So I try not to complain about the pain because I feel pain. Before I didn't feel anything there. I had pain in my back, but I got shoots all the way down my legs, down my toes. So, but I thank God every day for that pain in my leg and my toes.
There we go.
Because I'm not paralyzed, and it's just I sympathize with the folks that are paralyzed. I pray for them, and it's just it's scary. It's a scary feeling. It's a scary feeling, but
yes.
I know who's in control.
Amen.
Gary, Blaine saying hi.
I was just gonna say hey to Rayleigh Creative Travel, because I saw him up there.
All right.
Um,
Oh, look, and there's Gary's link right there. Belt Loop 29.
well, thank you, I appreciate it. I don't worry too much about that type of thing, but if other folks want to come join, they're welcome to. We
Yeah.
like having new folks over there. We do have some fun.
Oh yes.
So,
Oh yes.
well, we try to anyhow.
Absolutely. I sometimes I'll sit in my lazy boy and I put it on the screen, the TV, and of course you can't type on the TV, and I can I'll go back and comment, which I do. I do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you forget to do that too, So I try to have something with me so I can comment while I'm watching it. So I've been learning to do that. But
Well, hey, I look at it like this. I love, I enjoy doing this YouTube thing.
me too.
It's fun. It can even be therapeutic, I think, at times. But I know Devil Dog. He's focusing on building him a business. And I'm right there helping him. We have some fun. He gets a little bit more serious about it sometimes than I do, but hey, the way I look at it, there's a lot of wonderful people out there, just
Hey,
like
got that
yourself.
right.
So I've made a lot of good friends, and they, get to meet, really cool people, and I'm thankful for it. And
Hey, there we go. That's good
anyhow,
stuff. Blaine saying, I know you don't ask, Gary, but it's a fun time over there in your lives, even at 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Blaine.
well, we have to go late because of my schedule. And I think, it's kind of funny because I don't get home till about midnight, till right before midnight, typically. That's Sunday through Thursday. And lately I've been getting 2 days off a week. So I'm very thankful for that too. So,
All right.
good day, Jonesy.
There we go. All good.
G'day, mates. How are we?
That's good. So what'd you have for lunch?
Well, nothing really. We've been given all this American goodies that we've been sort of nibbling on. But,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, got a sort of a care package, I think you best to describe it.
Okay.
From Devil Dog and some
Wow.
Bucky, what are they? Beaver
Buc-ee's.
nuggets or something? Yeah,
Beaver nuggets.
Yeah.
Got
Well,
beaver nuggets?
Oh man, they're not bad.
I will tell you this, Jonesy, that I'm a little annoyed at Devil Dog for sending, Bucky's beaver nuggets, and the reason, let me explain, because I got a thing full of stuff up here that I was going to send you, and I'm going to send you, but since you done got beaver nuggets, that was, see, the deal was he was going to send you candy, and I was going to send you some chip type stuff. Well, I consider Bucky nuggets more of a chip type thing than a candy type thing. So he broke the rules, which is, that's not surprising knowing Devil Dog, but that's okay though. Anyhow, you frozen up. I think he froze up.
Oh, he froze up there?
I think he did. Yeah, you're right. Devil Dog's always trying to one up me, and that's all right. It makes him, of course, to be fair, I probably do the same thing.
That's what's so funny, but back and forth.
Well, he got that new computer a while back and last year, and his friend, our friend, really his friend since like middle school, gave him a hooked it, built it for him. And he said, Devil Dog got him to make me one up. All I did was pay for the parts and what have you. But, my only requirement really was that it was a little bit better than Devil Dog's. We did go through and pick out some things about it, but it's a pretty computer. It's got all these colored lights and what have you on it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, I don't know if you can see that or not, but, I don't think those lights are showing up properly.
Is it blue? Are they blue?
They're well, they're pink and blue and red and green, and it's not showing up real well on this thing. On probably on account I'm using this OBS software type thing, and green. It actually takes green out of it because you got them green screen thing that kind of washes out the color green. And by the way, what's up, Thomas Reiser?
Oh, Thomas here. Hey, look at there. Hey, Thomas, how's it going there? I met him twice. I met him at Buc-ee's, of all places.
Cool.
I live 10 minutes from a Buc-ee's off I-75, and I'm always there. I'm eating the brisket. I love the brisket. I'm on a all meat diet, Gary.
Oh, cool. Low carb.
That's called a carnivore and no carbs.
Yeah.
So all I'm eating is meat, just meat. And I was talking about it last week, but just to give you a little synopsis of it, I was sort of skeptical of it. I'm like, anything with diet, life's too short, But my cousin says, hey, just try it for 2 weeks, and I did, and I lost 7 pounds the first 2 weeks, and now I'm up to 20. I think I'm a little bit over 20 now.
That's awesome. How long have you been on it? 2 weeks?
No, since October, end of October.
Okay.
I was on the cruise, and then 2 days after my cruise, I waited 2 days because I want to eat anything in sight before I started it. Smart man. And then I got my mind right, to just stay with it. But this is the best diet I've ever been on in my life, And my cousin says the same thing. And I eat steaks, I eat chicken, ribs, eggs. All that stuff, as long as it's cooked in butter.
That's awesome.
It is just amazing. Now I stand by it.
Okay.
So,
just real quick, escaping the empty nest. You have a good night. Thank you for coming in and supporting, Darian and this channel. He's good people, and I have no doubt y'all are too.
They are absolutely. Thank you, sir, and thanks for being here, guys. Terry and Mark and Terry and Mark. But Raider just had a blackout. Oh wow. Wait, whenever you're ready to come back, you just let me know. Cousin Marlo Tower, we want to call it different colors. She's through her cool. Oh yeah, I saw that, Hildy. That was cool. Trying to get the power back on. Okay. Yeah, Thomas, I met him twice.
That is so cool.
At the Buc-ee's, and then in Germany we met up. Him and his awesome sister Kathy, very nice, and they're cool people to hang with. Tommy and Kathy. They're on the road. They're every time I turn around, they're in England or all over Germany or somewhere. They're both retired, and they're gone.
Very cool. Now, as far as that diet that you was talking about, I've tried something similar. It hadn't been totally all meat because I think that has a tendency, for me anyhow, to stop me up a little bit. But, I did like the Atkins diet, and I do it from time to time. And the thing about it, when I do it, typically it takes a couple weeks for me to get adjusted. But, after a couple weeks, I feel like I've got more energy and the weight drops off. And it's just, hey, I look at it like this, our diet, the diet with so much, in America, so much preservatives and highly processed stuff, meat diet or a low carb diet is more like what you would have found in nature before all these highly processed grains and what have you was around.
Right, that's right.
It just seems natural and smart to see that it would work with your body better.
And it really does. It took a couple of days for it to. I saw immediate results, like immediately. But it does take some adjustment, like you were saying, to your body to get things, running smoothly. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm for it now. Now you can't. Now for this diet. Now I love my vegetables. I do. I love my vegetables. I love my meat. But for this diet, you can't have any vegetables. Yeah. Now, once I get to my desired where I want to be, which will be a while, but I'm going to be eating vegetables again because I love them. I'm broccoli guys, collard greens. That's me. I love my meat too.
Oh yeah.
But I just don't eat as much. You know what I mean? So, but I guess the key is staying away from the carbs, staying away from.
It is. But Hildy, if I could just address that for just 1 second, that Hildy said she stopped dieting because it never works as her weight goes up and down. So eat she what she wants, and that's usually a good idea. But I will say this: that when you do something like the carnivore, or at least for me, and again I can only speak from my perspective. It's not really. I mean, what you have now is a diet. Whatever you eat is your diet. It's a question of changing what is normal, what your normal is. And if you develop a diet of things that are natural, I think that, and just to understand, that's a way of life. That's not just a 1 month or a 2 week fix.
Yeah, right.
It's a frame of mind, is what it is.
Exactly. Now, when I get to Germany, that's going out the window when spaghetti eyes comes around now. I'm going to have my spaghetti eyes.
Yes, sir.
Maybe not one every town, but well, I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm eating spaghetti eyes when I get to Germany. I'm going to have me some spaghetti eyes, but I'll get right back on it. Thomas' sister, Kathy, she's semi-retired. I remember that. Thomas, that's right. The newspaper article, yeah, weekly newspaper column. That's right. Radio engineering. That's cool. But Hildy, I'm with you. That's like life's too short, not eat what you want. I'm eating spaghetti eyes. That's that's plain and simple, without question. I know one thing. I bought some eggs. You can eat those on low carb. I'm gonna buy me some chickens. 5 dozen eggs, $20. Yeah, that's crazy. And I just paid $5 for 18. It was $5.40 for 18. Now, see, I eat a lot of eggs. I'm being on this diet. I boil them up and I eat them as snacks throughout the day. A good old boiled egg with salt. They tell you to use sodium because all that stuff attacks fat cells, and it does. It really does. But yeah, things are just sky high. It seems like. Oh, you're very welcome, Chady. Absolutely. And folks out there in the chat, if you would like, please feel free to drop your link. Drop a fellow person you see here in the chat link. Help somebody else out as well, and to just share each other. I want you to do that. I encourage you to do that. So definitely do it. Go by and say hi. You have to rest your time here. Well, that's true, Blaine. That's true. That's true. Dan said, I think I have some spaghetti eyes and Helen too. Yes, spaghetti eyes. Hey, Gary, not to put you on the spot, but I'm having a meetup in Helen, Georgia, and Blaine's one of my co-hosts. He is my co-host.
Cool. Now, when is that?
That's going to be the second weekend in March, the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And
okay.
We're meeting for spaghetti ice. There's an ice cafe, ice cream cafe right there in Helen. He's a retired Army helicopter pilot, and she's a retired German teacher.
That's cool.
And they've both been retired for years, but started a business with spaghetti ice. Oh my goodness! So so we all meet there. Last year I had my lederhosen. I put on some lederhosen in my hat, and I showed up in that. Thing is, I've been trying it on, but I don't know if that thing will fit me now. But I'm going to try.
Hey, you keep doing that carnivore, chances are pretty good you'll be down to whatever. I mean, unless it's too big, of course, but you could probably always have it taken in a little bit, maybe.
Right. So you think it's all leather? Yeah. So I could probably do something with the what do you call it? The suspenders.
Yeah.
For a little bit, but and so Daryl eating bowl day, so don't ride with Daryl. That's it.
If you think about it sometime, if you don't mind sending me an email on that, and so I can look at that with Tammy. We got
I sure will.
That would be fun. Hey, I'd enjoy that, Fred. I assume you're going to be there too.
That would
Um,
be he's him and Connie, a bunch of people. Blaine, like I said, he's going to be the co-host and everything. He is the co-host, and we're going to be missing some because some are going on that Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise,
yeah,
and they're sad that they can't be in two places at once because they've been to my meetups before, and they're like, oh, why does it got to be that weekend? But like Meg and Paul, they normally come, and Scott and Amber,
yeah.
they'll be on the cruise.
Now,
But
what day of the week is that going to be on?
it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with Saturday being the main shindig. We're reading at 6 o'clock. I have reservations at the Hofbrau House, German restaurant, right there on the river in Helen. But last year we had 50. I think it's 54 that showed up for the dinner. We had 67 people show up altogether. Some people came; they couldn't stay to eat, but they want to they drove by just to say hi. And
Sure.
that was awesome. I had a lot of surprises. I can't stay, but we drove an extra 2 hours just to say hi. So that made me feel good.
That is
But
cool.
yeah,
You know, I've done 2 meetups now, I guess, and the first one was the Gulf Coast, homesteaders meetup. I guess that was at the end of October last year, and then we went to one over there in Dayton, Texas, and it was really an honor because a lot of folks were coming in just because of the fact I was going down to meet up with Eddie over at Devil Dog, and quite a few folks showed up to that thing. I mean, it wasn't as big as your shindig, but there's still some awesome people there.
and that's the thing is it's not really the size; it's the people there that makes it.
Mm-hmm.
The people, because I know life gets in the way, and not everybody can make it. And it's but that's what I'm saying. I just can't make it this year. But I'm going to be there next year. I had those. But it all works out. With the ones that can't make it, they're there in spirit. That's for sure. But the people are there, 1, 2, or 60. I expect a good time. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Fred has the countdown on his timer, the timer on his phone. That's awesome. Dario, yeah, I caught that. Blaine. So where Blaine put, I just called you Dario. Okay, back in Germany, I met the inventor of spaghetti eyes, and his name's Dario, and I'm Darion. So that's where that came. That's kind of funny.
That is cool.
Yeah, I hope to get when I go back in June. I'm taking a group, including my son and I, and we're taking 1, 2, 4 couples and their daughter. We've got a van rented and everything, so we're gonna be all over Germany. And how we do it, we split the cost. Okay, and with me too. I do it because I love people and I love sharing what I love to do. Let's go. And I just love that stuff. People say you can make a bunch of money. That takes away what I want to do. Just take it away from me. But anyways, I'm doing that, and then July 1st is the meetup. Well, during that time, I'm going to get by Mannheim where it was made, and hopefully he will be there that day. That would be that'd be really cool to meet some more folks or introduce more folks to him. I don't eat a lot, but when I do, it's vegetables and fruit. A lot of cold meals. I can handle a lot of hot meals. It makes me sick. Weight still goes up and down. Yeah, everybody's body's different. Everybody's body's different for sure. Yeah, but but hey, you get to eat. So that's a good thing. You just gotta manage what you can eat in your mind. I could eat this. Maybe I better not. And then listen to yourself. That's the thing. We got Life and Mountain Folk got their link here. See, we made it easy for you folks. If you don't know Fred and Connie, man, right there, check them out. There is a link right there. And we got look at there. Look at thanks, Blaine. Gary, you're a member of my group, right? My Magnets of Germany with Aaron group.
I think so.
Yeah, I have an event tab that has all this stuff in it, like for all the meetups in Helen, meetup in Heidelberg, Germany. as well as I'm putting together a group for 2024, and I already got I think 4 people signed up for that already for 2024. So we're all renting a van, and I'll drive, and everybody just hop on and snatch in, and we'll go find some spaghetti ice.
Okay. Let's see.
These machines like you got. Oh yeah, you can, Hildy. You can. I saw them online. They're like $70, but it's the best $70 you ever spend in your life. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And then and Hildy, I have a how-to video if you haven't seen it on how to make spaghetti ice. I did it with my family, my wife, my kids, and we made spaghetti ice. And we were in a house here about a month, maybe a month and a half when that was made. But that was pretty cool. Ooh, the thing jumped again. Hey, puppy.
Yeah, this is Otis. He's a little bit older. I
Hey,
guess
Otis.
he's about 9. I think he's around 9, 10, maybe 11 years old.
Oh, that's
And,
nice.
And we got, hang on, I'll go pick up Nikki. She's the sweetest can be. I think she's napping, but she'll be all right. She likes, at least I like to imagine she likes being on camera. So
That's right.
we picked her up over at Devil Dogs. Devil Dogs has, some Boston Terriers, and she's just so sweet and so cuddly, and it makes the loss of the other dogs a little bit more tolerable, I guess, because I still get a chance to hold on to her a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back. She's just across the room. Be right back.
Oh, okay. All right. And by the way, before you go, I'll tell him, Fred. Let's see here. I was at last year's during the meetup. I had a blast. Yes, Thomas. We had a blast at last year's meetup. That was a lot of fun. We really did.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we had some stuff out of our control, out of anybody's control, because they had the G9 summits right in the middle of my meetup, which caused them to cancel a lot of hotel rooms and roads to get into the city. That particular time, I had a car, or we did the train system, which made it easier. But it was a mess. But we had a really good time. Fred from Life Mountain Folks said that you need to be with us, Gary. That's what he said.
I'd like to.
Yeah. But Thomas came in and talked about his last year's meetup. We had a blast in Germany. So had a really good time. It was right in the middle of the G9 summit, and we had all the presidents and leaders of the world in one spot, right where I was at. How rude!
Oh, wow.
They didn't ask me, but that's okay. Hey, Lori's with us now. Hey, Lori, how's it going there in California? You met Lori yet?
I'm not sure if I know Lori.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to remember who all I've met.
I know.
And the one thing, once you start getting, as far as once you start getting your channel up there around, really over 1,000, to me, it just seems like it's hard to keep up with all the different folks.
It is. It truly is. I totally understand that. Hey, Gary, can you take over? Can you take over for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure.
All right, thanks. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Hildy.
Hello.
Have you seen my puppy?
Your puppy's so cute.
She's a sweetie. She's very cuddly too.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. I just woke her up, so she's she's quick. She's so dadgum fast.
Yeah, I haven't been on here much. I've been sick over the holidays.
Mm.
I had walking pneumonia and chronic bronchitis.
Oh wow, that's
So I
rough.
was down.
Well, are you feeling better?
Yeah, somewhat. I'm trying to get back in the groove of things.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can relate. My wife and I last week had the flu. In fact, my wife, passed out, and hit her face flat on the. Baby, come get her before she falls.
Well, I didn't know you were going to give her to me.
Well, I'm gonna give her to you because she's just going nuts to come see you. And, I don't want her to jump and accidentally, she's a little bit taller than she normally jumps from. So, but Tammy, blacked out and face planted. Had to end up in the hospital for a little while. Do I, babe?
Into our concrete floor.
Into our concrete floors. We have concrete floors here at the house.
All right, here you
Wow.
go.
And anyhow, broke her nose, had a brain bleed, had a bruised up her chin. She's been having a really rough go with things. Anyhow, so we can relate with the whole sickness thing. It's a tough thing to go through. But it's kind of funny. We just got back from, going to go down and see Devil Dog, and we had a blast down there in Texas, and then we come back, and the next day, I'm so sick that I had to spend all day, in the bed.
Wow.
So I
That's
understand.
where I'm mostly at, in the bed.
Well, it's best to get rested up and make sure that you get.
Oh no, I'm like this all the time because of my rare bone disease. I have to keep my legs elevated,
Oh wow.
or they swell up like a balloon.
Let's see. Read a little bit of the chat here. Tommy Dotson, yeah. Well, let me back that up a little bit. It is big trying to just open my eyes each day. Ha 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 ha. Tommy Dotson said, "Oh gee, bus rule. We lost ours in November. Trying to hold off until later this year to get another. Not sure we'll make it. Not
Wow.
bus, BT Boston Terriers. Okay.
Oh wow.
Man, I do, or BT's Boston's. I don't know what that means. I assume that's Boston Terrier, but I don't know. Definitely one of the bigger police operations I've ever dealt with. Ready creative travel. Hey, Lori S. Got the flu Christmas Eve. Oh wow.
I appreciate you doing that.
No problem.
Hey,
The
Hildy.
Hey, because
Yeah,
the weather's been bouncing like a yo-yo, people are getting sick all the time.
Right. Absolutely. Speaking of weather, how's the weather out in Texas?
It's been hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Because lately we've been down in the 30s, and usually that's not normal. And then we've been in the 20s, and that's not normal. We've been getting weather from up where my daughter's at in Indiana, and she's getting our weather.
Oh, great.
And I asked her how much snow they've had. She said, not very much this year.
Oh.
Huh.
And I'm like, because of the atmosphere changing, the weather is switching.
Yeah,
Hey,
it builds
Griswold.
character. Man, I love that puppy dog. What's her name?
Her name is Nikki. Or
Nikki.
Nicole. Yeah.
Hey, Nikki.
She's
Oh, look
so
at her.
adorable.
They're
I'm
baby.
gonna try to make the meet up in Georgia this year. I'm gonna try.
That will be wonderful, Hildy. That will be awesome. I would love
Right
that.
now, saving money is not good this year.
Hey, I understand that. What's money? What is that?
I'm still not sure yet.
Me either.
Because I'm to the point. It's like every time I try to save, I end up using it because there's an emergency or whatever.
Hildy,
Yeah.
what part of Texas are you from, Hildy?
I'm in El Paso, Texas.
Oh, okay. I've been through there.
I grew up here since '72. My dad was in the military, and I grew up in Germany. I was born there in Austria.
What branch of the military?
Army.
Is your father still with us?
No, he's at Fort Bliss Cemetery here in El Paso.
Okay.
He's been there since 2000.
2000. Wow.
His heart gave out from all the medical problems he had from Vietnam.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well,
I lost my dad too in '98. He died of Agent Orange. He had
Oh, wow.
3% of his heart left when he died. He's a retired Army, and but he has some major problems, and he was in Vietnam, and I miss my dad. I miss my dad.
I do too. I talk to him a lot.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. You keep doing that, because I talk to mine too. I miss picking up the phone and calling my dad. Say, hey, Dad.
So do I. And my younger sister, I miss her too. She died 5 years after he did.
Oh, really?
It was an accident. Someone gave her something for a headache, didn't tell her. She thought it was Tylenol, and it was something else.
Oh, no.
And her daughters found her convulsing on the kitchen floor. And on the way to the hospital, she passed away.
Wow.
So
wow.
I've lost 2 family members.
Yeah. I'm
And
sorry to hear that.
my mom, she's with us still, but she has dementia. She doesn't remember us much.
Right.
Well, I'm very blessed in that I still have both of my parents.
Yes, you are.
They're both over 80 years old, but they're still with us, and so I'm still blessed by them.
Amen. That's right. That's right. And treasure those moments. Treasure those moments you have. And pick up the phone whenever you can, because
we were just over there seeing them a little bit ago today. They stay some with my sister down in Loosedale, which is down closer to the coast, and then they've got a place about 10 miles from here. And so when they're up here, we try to go see them pretty regularly. And there's nothing, in my opinion, there ain't really nothing more important than family. So
that's right. That's right. And I try to call my mom every chance I get. But I don't call her enough. I need to call her more. So, but yeah, we're it's definitely a blessing to have our parents, and definitely a blessing to have our memories of our parents. Because both ways for sure. Does someone say spaghetti ice? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I said spaghetti ice on here earlier. I said I want to get one of those machines like you got for the spaghetti ice from Germany.
Yeah. I mentioned because you can find them on Amazon, and it comes from Germany, and they're like $70 though.
Well, I asked my aunt in Austria if she can send me one.
Oh, that'd be good.
My aunt and my uncle's still around, so
wow.
I asked them if they can send me some stuff.
Now, do they ever come to the States and visit you?
My aunt did a couple of times when I was younger.
Okay. Yeah. Invite them over. Say, hey, by the way, can you bring me?
But with my aunt's health, she hasn't been over here for quite a while now. Because she's up there in age too. She's like in her 80s.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 70s or 80s, I can't remember.
Hey, Darian.
Yes, sir.
Can I make a request of the folks that are in your chat right now?
Sure.
Well, my buddy Fred over here, he's there in the chat, but he's within, I believe he said within like 40 hours of hitting his 4,000 hours.
Right.
Can I just ask that everybody tonight throw on one of his, he's got a master playlist or mega playlist. I don't remember what he called it, but he's got quite a few videos on it. Just let it run tonight. So that 41 watch hours to go. So if
Oh,
with any luck tomorrow, Fred, you could be at your list. I'll have you playing on 2 different computers tonight. So
that's awesome. I
Well-
had it playing on both my channels. I have 4 channels. You know what? I could play them on another channel.
You
I
remember?
played them on 2 channels. I'm going to play on 2 more channels tonight, Fred. So
Hey.
Remember, I
thanks, Greg.
told you I had another phone I was doing stuff on. It finally died.
Oh,
It finally
died?
died. Uh-huh.
How come?
I've had it for almost over 10 years.
Oh, wow. It was at a
It
4?
finally gave up.
So it's
That's
done.
why I got this phone.
I'm done.
So I can't see the chat, what people are saying, except when you put it up.
what's up, Nancy? At
Yeah,
our treasure
Tommy,
home?
yeah, it's talking about, lost ours in November. We lost ours in June of 2021. We lasted 2 weeks, and we got another one. We're basset hound lovers. We're puppy lovers. We love doggies. But I
Now,
always
when I
had
get
a
when I
basset
get a
hound.
house with a yard, I'm gonna get me another dog.
Oh yeah, you can't beat doggies. You can't.
Oh, I miss having them. I
Yeah.
grew up with labs, and I miss having them.
Yeah, I bet. They're babies. Little they're babies.
Oh yeah, my mom had 2 those small, tiny little poodles, teacup poodles.
Oh wow, there he is. Power back on.
I think I got an issue, but can you hear me?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Hear you fine.
Yep, can hear you.
Okay.
No subscription. No issue.
I can hear you without the headphones. So there's an issue somewhere. I've lost 2 computers that are coming up. No boot service found. Please press any key to reboot the machine. And when I do, it comes up the hard drive's dead. So I think the blackout might have killed.
What happened? Where was the blackout at?
I don't know, mate, but we're hearing lots of sirens. So I'd say there's a telegraph pole and maybe a car involved somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Right.
It hit a transformer.
Yeah, that's no fun.
I'm guessing. I'm only guessing, but
Danny, welcome in, Danny. Laura saying hi to Blaine.
man, if this sounds good, this is good for me. I don't have to wear my headset.
It sounds great. You sound perfect.
Well,
Is that a
Awesome.
different microphone? Is that a different
no,
microphone?
it's a Sennheiser. Well, does it sound like it's a microphone?
No,
It's going through the.
No, it sounds really, really good.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
it's going through the desk. I got a mixing desk, but it's not coming through the headset. It's coming out of the actual laptop. So that's different. So there's a click there I have to do somewhere. But for now, I'm winning, so I'll just sit here and I'll take it.
Winning. There you go. There you go. So how's the weather down in Aussie land?
Man, if you believe we're in the middle of a heat wave. We've had 2 beautiful days, and today is nearly a jumper day. So if you believe what the weatherman tells you, I think you've got issues because it's just a nice, cool, calm day today. But we're supposed to be in sweltering heat today and tomorrow as well.
And you're very close to the water, right? Can't you see the water in front of you?
Yeah, well, I'm out the back, but yeah, it's just out the front. Yep.
Yeah. I know you showed me that one day. You put your camera out there. That was awesome.
Yeah, well, with cruise ships are coming in. Like cruise ship come in and went yesterday, and another one come in the day before. So it's fun to sit down and watch them come in.
Are you going on that New Year's Eve cruise in 2024? With Sean and Lana?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to. I'm actually going on one in March, late March with them for.
That's right.
With them. It's only 4 days, 3 nights. How many fingers have I got?
That'll be fun.
Oh well, we haven't really been on a cruise. We've been on ferry trips. It's like a overnight ferry run. from here to the mainland. But really haven't done a cruise, so I think for me and the lovely Mrs. J, it'll only take, if we like it, we'll definitely be on the next one, the bigger, longer ones.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been on, I think I've been on 11 now, all together throughout my life. But it's been a while. I was on the last one I was on. Well, I was this one in October. The Helping Hands. And then
looked cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. We had
I saw some videos of that.
Yes, absolutely.
No.
I don't know if you've seen my. I made a video of a German restaurant in Aruba.
Yeah, I saw that one.
You did with Kenneth. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. Kenneth loved that. Oh my goodness, and I love that too. And guess what? On my next cruise, I found a German restaurant in Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah, so I gotta go check that out. That's for sure.
I think last time we talked, Germantown in Memphis was on your agenda.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. In fact, that's before, probably in May. I'm thinking about going up there. So I hope to meet Ivy up there somewhere. Is she still here?
It was nice.
Well, you'll be in Memphis in May. I won't be in Texas. I'll be in Italy.
Italy, really?
Nice.
A friend of mine invited me, and he's paying for the whole thing.
What? Hey,
Yep.
Oh wow.
You take a side trip to Austria and Germany?
I'm going to. He said wherever I want to go, he'll take me.
Oh,
Wow, that's fantastic.
that is good.
Well, he's got the money. He's got the money. He can do what he wants.
Right? Wow. Can you send me some spaghetti ice? That'd be great. If possible.
I'll see if I can bring some back, because I'm not going to fly on a commercial plane. He's got his own.
What?
Yes, he's got his own plane.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And he
Mine's
flies
in the backyard
it
too. No.
My shoulder's hurting from the last flight I tried.
Yep. All right, broken arms. Yeah, flat.
He's got a jet, so
Wow.
he says wherever I want to go, I can go.
Wow, you can't beat that at all.
They're the friends you
Well,
want.
he's retired military himself.
Wow, that's cool. That is cool.
I met him back in the 80s when I was a teenager.
Oh wow.
He helped build the den on our old house, the fireplace and everything.
In
And
Texas?
he goes, how would you like to go to Italy this summer? And I said, okay. I've never been there, but okay.
Is the sky blue?
He said I can go to there. I can go to Germany, back to Hawaii again,
Wow.
wherever I can go.
That's pretty awesome.
He says that the plane is at my disposal. And I said, don't ever tell me that, because I might take advantage.
Yeah.
And he said, that's okay. That's okay. At least it will be used, because it's been sitting for a while.
Wow, that's pretty gent of them, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
No
And then I
doubt
told him, I said, I might invite some friends. And he said, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, Blaine, that's good to talk to your folks every day and everything. I'm glad to hear that your dad is better. Yeah, there were some rough times there between his back and other condition. That was something else. You were gonna say something, Josie?
Oh no, I was just going to say, if he turns a hard right, he might be able to fly 20 odd hours and get to Australia.
No.
I'll ask.
I'll pitch in for
I
gas.
want to go there. I want to go there because I remember watching a movie years ago with Down Under with what's his name? The crocodile.
Dundee.
Yeah.
Paul Hogan.
That's not a knife.
That's
For the
Stephen
shrimp
Crikey.
on the Barbie.
Don't
A
start that.
prawn.
Let's start the shrimp stories. You know, they're prawns over here, and everyone calls them shrimps over there. And when you say it's a prawn, they go, "What do you mean a prawn?"
I
Is that
even
right?
watched that. I even
Really?
watched that to watch him when he was alive. The crocodile guy with the zoo.
Yeah, Steve Irwin.
Yeah, I would love to go see the zoo that the family runs.
It's lovely. It's a lovely setup. I've been there a number of times. It's
Wow.
yeah, it's very well, and the whole idea of that whole organization is to raise money to buy money, raise money to buy land to keep it keep it native, like keep it for the animals so it doesn't get torn down and made into suburbs. So
Concrete.
they buy big parcels of land.
Yeah.
That's why they started that whole setup.
That's good that they're
That
doing.
is.
The young fella now looks like Steve, Robbie.
Yeah.
He's a teenager now.
Spitting image now. I mean, it's
I've got
unreal.
their YouTube channel on my phone, and I watch it, and I love the animals that they take care of.
Oh yeah.
Some of them are extinct, but it's beautiful to see them.
I've got a picture in the house of my two daughters with the biggest snake you've ever seen in your life wrapped around their shoulders.
Oh my God. That would
they
freak me
said,
out.
would you like to get a photo with a snake? And I said,
boy.
sure, but my kids will go first. In you go, kids.
Oh boy.
And, they loved it.
Mom,
they walk around with little crocodiles, like about this sort of big.
Yeah.
And they're like lizards. Yeah, they're like big.
Wow.
But they have got sharp teeth. But
wow.
They sort of get you to come in from behind them and touch them, and yeah, it's quite educational.
I bet it is.
Yeah, you got to be fast. Get your hand out of there.
Exactly. Yeah, Daniel's. Treasure those moments with your mom. You know why you got it. You know, same boat with my dad. That's for sure. Young guy's doing well. I'm got spaghetti ice cream. Who's Radio Jonesy? Oh, there he is, right there in front of me. Okay. 14 hours. Okay. I just want to catch up here a little bit. All videos up shorts. Okay. There's Live Mountain Folk playlist. Thanks, Blaine. Thanks for doing that. Thanks, Gary. Hello, everyone. And Gary, if I didn't say thank you for taking over, I thought I did, but just in case I didn't.
You did.
Oh, okay.
More than happy to do so, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I love talking.
Home. All right.
Yeah. Good to see you, Nancy.
Yeah, good to see you. Absolutely. She could cook. How'd you go on 2 nights? Oh, there you go. Blaine. Good. That's good. Thank you. Oh, I see something here. You get Hello Treasure Home. I love that everybody talks amongst themselves. Sup, Gary?
I'm just going to click a button and we'll just see what happens. If I disappear, you know it's my fault.
Okay. That's why I went from meeting over 200 down to 601. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Works now. I can hear you.
Okay, there you go. Can you hear better?
Oh, much better. Yep.
That's good. Let's see, you had some rain last night. Right? My boot drive crashed. Oh, yeah, his computer crashed. Do you see that?
No, yeah, I read. Fred, it's
I was just I can't trust him.
Yeah. They're the same everywhere, mate. They go outside and they do this.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, Gary, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand, Daniel. If you could get it up, you know, we're glad to have you.
Before I forget, Darian, I don't know if I remember if I told you, I got a cross stitch pattern of Germany.
You got a who?
A cross stitch pattern from Germany.
Oh, really?
My sister sent it to me.
So what is the pattern on?
I have to. Let me show you.
It's like I'm thinking it's going to be like a mesh, and you sort of stitch in it.
Right.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh,
it's Austria.
My goodness, that is beautiful.
My sister did it.
Wow.
She
That's
sent me
for,
that. She sent me that for Christmas.
well, wow. Well, thanks for sharing that. That's beautiful.
Yep.
So you're in the how do we call you in the military, Darian? You're just a what rank were you?
He's a
Air Force?
retired.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was Army. I was Army.
Army.
Yeah,
Okay.
we. I broke my back in Germany, of
Ouch.
all places. All my
Yeah.
broken bones came from Germany. And
Wow.
people say, "Why do you go to Germany so much? You break your bones." Well, I
If
figured
he loves German,
1989 and 2021. That's not too bad, right?
plus I have this, Darian, that my sister sent me. It's a cross stitching of Germany.
Oh, look at there. I like that. Well, I can't wait to see it. See yours.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gary. Yeah, that's very true. All right. Oh,
Hello.
hey, Darren. Hope you're doing well. I just missed you in Germany. Oh, really? Wow. Where were you in Germany? Wow, that's pretty. That would have been awesome.
Me, I'm an army brat. How's that?
Yeah, I get to meet a lot of them on here. I got sent. Oh, there we go.
I got 3 of those shirts that were
Oh,
my
yeah?
dad's.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, cool. A Marine.
Yeah. What's Marine? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Not
Once a
me.
Marine, always a Marine.
I got
We
sent to me
used to
as a gift.
we used to train the Marines in artillery because they don't have an artillery school, so they send them to us, and
Yep.
and we would have back and forth battles, just digging at each other, arm wrestling. We would wrestle each other, and by the way, guess what?
Yeah, you'd
The one
win.
picking on me, I won.
Yes.
I'm not bragging, but I think he kept messing with me. He
Yeah.
was you army dog, and everything. I said, "Oh, you're a jarhead," and da. We were doing all that stuff back and forth. Well, he lunged at me. Well, so did I.
I need to ask a question. Why do they call them jarheads?
Because their head will fit in a jar.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard that one before, but okay.
They also call them devil dogs.
Yeah.
I've heard that one.
And then at the end of the day, we were all hanging out at night. We would arm wrestle back and forth and everything. We would have football games. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
Hmm.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
well,
heard
our-
some
Dad used-
cool stories.
My dad used to be an instructor, a driving instructor in Germany
oh, cool.
with
You remember
those
what part?
big trucks. You call it the Rock. We were in Baumholder.
That's bomb holder. Yeah.
Hmm?
I know the Rock very well.
I have a picture of the apartments we lived in still
Wow.
when I was a kid. And we used to play, it was a military apartments. And we were by,
Take care, Thomas.
it was by this one place. It looked like a swampland, but it had a lot of peach trees.
What's
You know
going on?
RL? You know RL?
RL.
This is hey fellow Aussie.
No, I don't think I do. But I'll definitely go back through and read the chat later. I've only got it on StreamYard.
Ah,
I'll have a look soon.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
RL, let me know what part of Germany you're in. That's pretty cool.
Are you on your
Herman.
phone, Jonesy?
No. Does it sound any different?
No, I just wondered because when I'm on StreamYard, I still have the chat over to the right.
Oh no, I can see the chat. I was going to
can-
check their channels out later.
Oh, okay.
I've only got the laptop working. The rest of the computers are all down. So
Okay.
I'm yes, I need toys to operate.
All right. Carmen's
Yeah.
here. How's it going, Carmen? Carmen's out. She's German descent. She's from she lives out in California, and her husband they're coming to the meetup in Heidelberg, and I'm so looking forward to meet them in person. And Carmen, by the way, what we talked about is still in the works. I haven't found anything yet, but we're still way early. But it's still in the works, so I am searching, and I will definitely let you know. So my eyes are open, looking for the perfect spot. So there were some places where there wasn't enough sleeping areas. You know what I mean? But no fear, they'll be there. Um, and and folks out there, what we're talking about, we got that meetup coming up in March in Helen, and we also got that meetup in Heidelberg, Germany. And what I'm doing, I'm looking for Airbnbs. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot cheaper than hotels, and
I won't be staying in a hotel if I go there. My friend's got a house in Georgia.
I mean Helen.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Helen.
that's cool.
Yeah, he said I could use the house.
That's even better.
I told him it is because I'd rather do that than spend more money.
Right. Oh, what's up, Carmen Love? Donkers and Juice.
When we go to America, we always find it easier Airbnb.
Airbnb,
Airbnb. Yeah, finding like we were in Memphis, we found this big blue house, and we stayed there for a week. We were in Dallas, and we found this compound house on about 5 acres, and it had 7 bedrooms and like 5 bathrooms, and it was a funny looking house, but geez, it was good for a bunch of blokes on tour where you got your own room it was a fun place to be. I tell you what, the door kept knocking. There was people always visiting, and
oh wow,
loud music. Yeah, loud music, and good times were had.
Oh, I got you, Carmen. I got you. Absolutely. No, Ray, I fell in love with Airbnbs a couple years ago, and I was doing the apartment thing, which that was cool too, but I found the Airbnbs to be cheaper, and it just worked out that way. My last experience with Airbnb, I was in Wittenberg, Germany for 5 days. I was by myself. I had a part of the house. Okay, now there's another guy who lived there, but I paid $250 for 5 days, USD.
That's not bad.
No,
have you ever watched 30 and a Wake Up with Kevin? He goes to Airbnbs every country he's been in.
That's a lot of fun. No, I haven't, but I will.
Yeah, he's 30 and a Wake Up right now. He's living off of cruise ships right now.
Wow, just like our friend Mitch. If you know Mitch Dewey.
He's retired Navy, and he likes to travel.
Nothing wrong with that.
He, I first started watching him when he was living the van life, going around the U.S., and then he went back to Hawaii, where he was stationed back in '93. And I told him I was there in '90, so he came after I did.
Wow. What is GTSY? Gary?
I don't know what that is.
Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you. Okay. I'm sure in my head, I'm trying to, what is that? Sup, RL? Land Cloud. Wow. How's it going, buddy? How you doing today?
Dog. I like the dog.
Yeah, he has 2 of them. They look just alike, and they're funny. Blaine saying, "Hey, relate cars." Yeah, it's hard talking on the phone, especially if you got big hands. You got big hands stopping on the phone. That's a mess.
I got big hands.
Yeah, I typed some stuff what I didn't mean to type and sent it, and then looked at it. I didn't say that.
Oh, I do that too. So I took after my dad in having big hands.
You see that, Gary?
Yeah. I got it.
Okay, cool.
And I've also got it pulled up on the on my computer too. So,
oh, cool. On the Facebook. Okay. That's awesome. Hey, Troy, how's it going, buddy? I met Troy twice now in person. We spent 4 days together up in Virginia back in early December. It's Virginia and Tennessee line right there. It's all tri-state, North Carolina to Virginia,
I've
Tennessee.
been to Virginia and West Virginia. I have relatives there on my dad's side.
Oh, you still there?
I got lots of cousins that are still there.
Eddie, yo. See, he's got some German in there. He's got the house. He got some German in there. How's it going, Eddie? Eddie just had surgery yesterday, and hope you're continuing to do well, Eddie. We need to get you better before you come to Helen. Eddie's coming to Helen meetup as well.
I'll put you in my prayers.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you for doing that, Hildy.
Oh, I've been praying for a lot of things lately, especially that
I agree.
around the country gets better.
Yeah, we got a lot of. Always have, we just need to get the right people in there. I don't want to get involved in politics at all, but you know what I mean.
Well,
If everybody has spaghetti eyes, this world will be a better place. If everybody sat
Yeah,
down.
I found a website with a lot of spaghetti ice, and I snapshot a bunch of pictures of spaghetti ice, and my favorite one is chocolate.
It's a good website.
My favorite one is that chocolate.
Oh boy, I never had the chocolate one. I've seen it. I'll always stick to the original. I tried other spaghetti eyes every once in a while, but I always go back to the original. Now it's all good, but something about the original there for sure. RL says I was everywhere. A lot of time in Garmisch. RL, oh, that's my go-to spot. That's where I go. I love Garmisch. Oh my goodness.
That means I'm gonna have to go to Germany. Go try the spaghetti shops.
Oh yeah. You'll never go back. Yeah, I mean, you never go back to regular. You're like, I got to come back here.
I might not decide to come back here. I might decide to stay.
Well, usually my wife gets a phone call. I'm playing, of course. If I'm calling her, I say, I'm in Germany. I'm never coming back. I'll send you a ticket. But
because I noticed more and more people are moving to Germany.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I've noticed like that is more and more people are moving out of California, from what I hear.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. They're coming towards this way.
Well, I've met a couple people that have moved out of California, including the fellow across the street. Moved out of California and is moving. A lot of folks that tend to be leaving there and going to other places.
Well, come on down to Tasmania. We haven't got enough people.
That would be fun.
I want to come there.
There is a place called Tasmania.
Yeah. It's where the Tasmanian devil. Ain't you ever seen that fella what whirls around and creates a that's a Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, I know. I have several of those stuffed animals.
Hey, that's German for devil dogs.
I've got a real one just over here. I'll go get him for you.
Am I right, Gary?
Yes, sir, it is. That's why I put it on there.
Okay, I saw him. You just said devil dogs in German. Wow. I call you in the Marines. That pop out of a mason jar. There you go. My brother was armed. My buddy did. I was in the Marines. Yep. Ooh.
In fact, my parents met in the military. Both of them were in the Army. My daddy, when he asked my mama to marry him, threw a ring up on the desk, said, "Think about it." Well, that seemed to work because they still together. That was back in, I don't know, 62 or so.
Wow. I'm glad she thought about it. Oh, my goodness. There he is. There's a Tasmanian devil. That looks real from here.
It does.
Oh. Wow, that things are I bet tear you up. Ooh.
Have you ever, Hildy, have you ever seen a patty melon?
A what?
You ever seen a patty melon?
I don't know if I have or not.
Well, the fellow right to your, I guess the way you're looking at it, the fellow on your left, right down there, he's
Yeah.
got videos on patty melons.
Yeah, in my backyard.
Yep.
Oh,
they-
okay. Okay.
They're like a kangaroo. They come in at night, make a
I've
mess.
seen kangaroos.
Yeah, well, these are only found in Tasmania and Papua New Guinea, so they're the only two places you'll find them.
Wow. Now, how far are you from New Guinea?
Oh, that's way up north. What the paddy melons survive in mountainous terrain, so that their ways of escaping predators is sheer cliffs. Like they can.
Are they the
they-
same size as a kangaroo? Or
small,
are they
like,
smaller?
smaller. Yeah. Yeah, I
Hey,
got some
but
good-
They look like a kangaroo.
I would
That's it.
recommend to anybody on here, if you're not hooked up with, Radio Jonesy here, he's got some great video. And don't watch the video of me, he did, but watch the other stuff.
yeah.
Well, he got video. He took a clip off of when I was doing my 24-hour live, and he was doing some dancing. I mean, you can listen to the video, just don't watch it.
I remember that.
He was doing some dancing. I wasn't.
I remember all those
Well,
dancing.
But he's very creative, and I would highly recommend that folks go over and hook up with Jonesy if you're not hooked up with him.
Thanks
He's-
for that, Gary.
Well,
Very
it's
nice of
true,
you.
and he's just
Oh, yeah, I'm just
he got skills.
having fun in the sun. Yeah, and Tasmania is a lovely place. Whereas we're off the mainland of Australia, and we're say 500,000 people down here, and there's work everywhere for all sorts of trades, all sorts of skills. From they just can't get enough people down here. It is the coldest area of Australia. That's probably why a lot of the younger kids want to head up north to Queensland. Where
It wouldn't bother me being there. I've been to the coldest part of the United States, Alaska, so it wouldn't bother
oh
me.
yeah, no, this is nothing like Alaska.
Well,
we
they
do have-
said that when I went there back in
Ocean.
'89 for Christmas, they said it was cold. There were certain parts of Alaska I was sweating to death. I had to take my coat off. And they said, you're going to get sick that way. I said, I'm sweating here. I have to take my coat off. And then we drove further down and it was freezing. I had to put it back on. And I said, y'all said that everywhere's cold. It is not.
They're good.
Yeah.
Josie?
Then they didn't tell me, my friends didn't tell me we were driving over water on ice. We were in the middle, and because I was figuring out what these poles were on the sides. They said, "Oh, we're driving on ice across ice to go to the other part of Alaska," and I'm like, "Can I kill you guys now or later?"
Yeah, we were in Lincoln, Nebraska in 2020 in January, and all the rivers and all the ponds and everything was frozen. It was quite a there was a big blizzard that we were in Kansas, and there was a big blizzard come through, and they said you mightn't get through up on the highway because of the snow. And we just, like dumb Australians, we went, yeah, we'll get through, and off we went, and yeah, we got through, but
Wasn't easy.
that was probably the coldest weather I've had for a while.
I was in a big blizzard in Indiana going towards Chicago in 96, and the National Guard had to take people off the highway in trucks to bring them to the National Guard building so they wouldn't freeze to death.
That'd
Wow.
be scary.
And
Yeah.
at my house, the snow was so high I couldn't see out of my trailer windows
That's not good.
on one side of the house.
So Ariel's asked about the name of the drummer in the room.
That'd be Jonesy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jonesy's got a lot of skills. He's a musician. He's a DJ. He does some gardening, and he's got a he got a adorable dog named Charlie, and he's got patty melons. Where he's located is the closest landmass to the South Pole in Antarctica.
Checked in the mail.
Well, I'm just saying, people need to get to know you, Jonesy.
Oh,
That's
thanks,
all.
mate.
I mean,
I
they
did like-
obviously already know, Darian.
I'm a crafter, gardener.
I do love my garden.
Oh, I
Thanks,
miss having
Expression.
a garden. I miss having a garden.
Oh,
They
yeah, look at
told-
there.
They told him he couldn't grow grass in the winter, but what did he do? He grew grass in the winter.
Right.
Some places you can, and then there's some places you
Cool,
can't.
Carmen.
They
Very well
they said here that we were here in the middle of winter, and that patch of greenery there was just dirt, and just walking, it's like walking through dirt and getting it back into your house.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, that they said you have to go buy turf from the turf farm because you won't get grass to sow this time of year. And I don't know. We just went down and bought some boxes of seed down at the local store, and just like I don't know, sprinkled them out there, chucked a bit of sand on top, and now we've got nice lush green grass, and it just come up, and the
Can't
guy
beat
shook
that.
his head. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just good soil. I think it's the volcanic sort of soil.
Is it dark soil?
Very dark. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got a lot of nutrients.
Mhm.
It's a funny mixture of nutrients and sort of clay, if that makes sense. It
Yeah,
looks like
and-
clay, but it's
And clay is full of nutrients. That's for sure.
yeah.
How's your garden doing, Gary?
Well, I've got everything in my garden sitting in this room that I'm in. We're supposed to be getting down to about 28 degrees tonight, and I'm overwintering my pepper
Oh.
plants. So
Gotcha.
I took them in about 3:00, right before we left to go down to see Mom and Daddy. And so I've got my Carolina Reaper pepper plant in here, my ghost pepper plant in
Ooh.
here, my
See, I love hot
Caribbean.
sauce.
Oh man, we're gonna have lots of peppers. I'll plant some new ones, and I'll probably buy a few starts this year. But I guess I'm turning into a pepperhead. But
Yeah, Bernie, Tasmania, RL.
That's cool,
Bernie,
Tommy. Yeah.
Northwest.
The drums go cat kit. All right, a cat kit.
Yeah, it's just a rehearsal kit, really.
Rehearsal kit. Okay.
I'd rather have a Kit Kat.
Yeah, I know. When I wrote it, I didn't even think of that. When I've been playing it for years, and
Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a
Break
break.
me off,
That
kid.
kick out bar.
Or-
Boy, I haven't said that in years. Never heard that in years. Hey, thanks,
Mm.
Daniel. Those effort when I was in effort that day and that time that was really really cool. I got to visit Everett. That's where the monastery where Martin Luther was when he became a monk, and he was a monk all those years, and then he went to Wittenberg. But it was really really cool, and it just happened to be German Reunification Day, and so it was a German holiday, and they had all kinds of festivities going on. Bratwurst on every corner, and trust me, I tried every bratwurst. I passed. I did not pass. I did not leave a bratwurst stand unattended. I did not. And the same with ice cream.
Neither.
Oh man,
I would go to everyone.
I throw spaghetti out my videos a lot. Okay,
Mhm.
you see them, but I don't put all of them in there. That was just one. I go by, I see another shop. I got to try that. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. But thanks, Daniel.
so the
I'm glad
carnivore
you're doing
thing's
better, Eddie.
the carnivore thing's working good for you, Darian.
It is. Thank you. It is. I'm at least 20 pounds. I'm probably just a tad over. And I just started October 20, I think 24th. It was
So-
2 days after I got off the cruise. I think it was the 25th.
I did that for a while, but I struggled for breakfast. I don't know. What do you do for breakfast?
I eat eggs, a lot of eggs,
I eat oatmeal.
cooked with butter. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm on an all meat diet.
Yeah.
So,
Which kind of meat do you eat?
oh
Which
man, I ribeyes, chicken, fish, pork, ribs, any kind of meat, sandwich meat. Now, see, I love bologna, fresh bologna,
Yeah,
cut
right.
from the deli. Oh, and it is so good. I mix it up with cheese. You could have cheese. You can have cheddar. You can have any real cheese. You can't have that processed, the square
I
processed.
do.
Yeah.
When I eat cheese, it's the real cheese of Swiss
Yeah.
cheese. I
Yeah,
call
right.
it the holy cheese.
There you go.
I might have to give that a crack very soon. I think, Darian. I did it a while ago, but and I did lose a lot of weight, and then I sort of slowly, changed.
Yeah, what I was saying earlier when you were talking about it, I eat a lot of vegetables and fruit. I'm not a big meat eater because of all the stuff they put in the feed, steroids and stuff to make the cows bigger. So I don't eat a lot of meat.
Right. Well, you look at the grass. When I look for meat, I look for the grass fed.
Yeah.
Nothing
I've been
added.
trying that new hamburger meats with that's made out of plant or whatever.
Ew.
No, thanks.
It tastes the same. It does not taste any different.
Yeah, I worked at a
It's more
company.
healthier for me than eating the other stuff that's more expensive.
Yeah.
I worked at a company not that long ago. Oh, it was a long time ago, I suppose. I was looking for some extra work, so I jumped on a forklift and said I can work here, and they hired me, and off I go. And then I realized that they were a big breakfast cereal company, but I didn't realize that they had all these other sidelines. And then they were a company that didn't believe in the eating meat, so they were substituting, like they made stuff that was called not bacon and not steak and not sausages. That was the brand. And when we had, they had a big cafeteria, and they had some nice egg meals and stuff, and we'd go in the cafeteria, and the guy's eating his not bacon. He's going, "Yeah, this is not bad." And we used to say, "What?" Even they used to make it to look like bacon. They made it red, and they put the fake white sort of trim of the fatness there. And I used to just say, "Just if you want to eat bacon, eat bacon." I said, "Well, what'd you?" And it tasted like cardboard. I did give it a crack one day, and I went, "Ugh." No thanks. Yeah, but they were an interesting company to work for.
I bet.
I won't say
Blaine had an announcement here. Ladies and gentlemen, spaghetti ice is now the national ice cream of the United States of America. How about that? I sent a lot of trips to Germany. Well, now I still go to Germany.
I eat turkey bacon. I don't eat regular bacon. Too much fat in it. I can't have too much fat.
See, and the thing with this diet, I can eat all the fat I want because all the fat.
But one of the interesting things about that diet, Darian, is that if you look at heart disease, they always say that fat is bad for your heart. But if you look at the diet of France, and the French diet is one of the highest in fats in the civilized world, and yet their heart disease is lower than most of the others. So they have really good, supposed to have good health. By the way, welcome in J&N Travel and Bear Lamb.
Hey, yes, welcome in.
Look to all of you coming.
I haven't seen that far.
Bear Lamb coming at the right time.
You see before I do, keep doing that if you don't mind.
Hey, Bear Lamb coming at the right time with all this meat talk.
Mm-hmm. By the way, y'all remember to hit that like button and please take the time to go. Yep, hit that thumbs up and remember to share out this live stream
Thank you all so much.
On your community tab.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Daniel says California's okay. Lately, we've been having some terrible storms. I'm looking at moving to Georgia or Germany. Leaning more to Germany though. Oh,
How hard is it? How hard is it for somebody to actually move to Germany and live there?
Depends on what you're in. Now see, we came very close to move to Germany. I think I told that story, but I came really close. We came really close. My wife's a school teacher, so she could have got a job working for the DoD, Department of Defense. So we're working as an American on an American military base, and that'd have been easy. Just get hired and you're there. But if you go out over there on your own with any military affiliation at all, that's when it gets kind of tricky. You gotta learn the language.
Was ist das?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good, so good. And then you have to have so much money in the bank, But it depends on if you're going to school too. So there's a million rules that they have, and you got to have a visa, get accepted, and all that stuff. But it can be pretty tricky. You just got to know how to navigate it, And I got friends who they have channels on navigating moving to Germany.
Okay. Do they let you buy property?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And and if you, which something I will never do, I would never give my citizenship. I've been asked all the time, would you be a German citizen? No, I'm a proud American. I love German culture, but I'll never give up my citizenship.
I have 2 citizenships.
Do you?
Because I have 2 birth certificates, one in American and one in German.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. I got the Australian flag there. And absolutely. I think and that's one of the requirements. They tell you if you want to become to live there permanently, I think you have to become a citizen. There's a different rules for different things. So, and it might say one thing 1 second and another, but I'm not doing it.
There's a YouTube channel I watch that there's a family that lives there in Germany. They're still Americans. They did not have to change, but they have land and everything because it belonged to a relative, gave them some land, and they still have American citizenship.
Everybody give a box. Give a box. There we go.
You know where that come from? The boxing kangaroo. The America's Cup, when Australia won that for the first time. The sailing.
Really?
Yeah. So they designed the flag. The boxing kangaroo was sort of born when what was his name? It was an entrepreneur. Went over there with the fastest ship, the fastest sailing boat. He put a wing curl on, which was the big advantage. And they won the America's Cup. That was in around 1981 or 1982. Wow. It was a while ago, but that's where that boxing kangaroo has been around ever since.
So you see it in a lot of places there?
Oh, if there's a soccer game or if Australia is playing any sport, there'll be one of them flags flying for sure.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. Because I seen them around, but I didn't know the story on it. So thanks for telling us.
The America's Cup. Yep. The sailing.
Oh.
Yeah, Daniel Jose, he moved to Georgia recently. I think he's from New York originally, and then but lived in Miami for a long time, and then now living around Atlanta, Georgia. Tu eres bárbaro. That's for Eddie.
I noticed that a few of my friends are moving away from Florida because they said it's getting too dang expensive.
Yeah, it can in some areas. In some areas, that's for sure.
It's getting expensive everywhere, though.
Everywhere.
I know.
Everywhere you go.
I'm in a border town, and it's getting to where half the time I usually have extra money. I don't have extra money anymore because food is going up so much. And since we
Well-
got that little pay raise on my disability check, food went up again. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Well,
Yeah.
it was all pretty foreseeable, I think. But
It's like I'm barely surviving.
You'd be surprised how expensive it is over here, because when we go to America, we can't believe how cheap it is in America.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you sort of you've got to, obviously you get around a bit, Darian, but a lot of Americans don't realize the situation's worse in other places. But that's another
I've
story.
heard of that.
Yeah, that's true. Ario's asking you where you're at.
Hey, we're in Tasmania. Yeah. Oh, look at the mess. Still the mess here. I got to clean that up.
That's an ongoing thing. I went through just before New Year's.
That's
I
all.
went through a bunch
I've
of my
got
paperwork.
drills. And,
Hey, I'm still going through stuff in my room. I don't have a lot of storage in this house, so my room, half of it came as storage.
man, this is my studio out the back, and my lovely wife, if she finds anything of mine, puts it down there. So there you go. It's out
My
there.
lovely wife.
Well, I'm in a one-bedroom apartment, so
Yeah.
it doesn't have a lot of storage. I have one big walk-in closet that one side is it's all full. I can't put clothes to hang up.
well,
So it's all folded up nice and neat in the drawers, in the dresser drawers.
Well,
at my house, when I bought this house, I only made one or two conditions on it. And, my wife wanted to buy the house. And I said, well, if we buy this house, this is going to, I pointed the room I'm in right now. I says, this is going to be my room. And I don't want anything of yours in it. There's, we got other, she uses all her stuff's in all three bedrooms and the other den. But I said, this room, I don't want anything in here but my stuff.
It's the back cave.
Exactly.
there you
But
go.
you know what? Mrs. Batman has done stuffed a lot of stuff in here. She sneaks it in a little bit at a time. See? And then when I find it and ask about it, she says, well, I ran out of room over here or there, and that just seems to go right there. So it is life, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to pick your battles.
that's true in life with anything.
That's the
Oh.
smartest thing. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
But if
Hey,
you'd
Dan,
love
I appreciate that. That'd be really cool. I've not been to Minigan yet, but I definitely want to go. See, I do a lot of your music groups all event when I play the bass. I learned to play bass. Oh, you play bass? I didn't realize that.
I used to. I've still got a bass.
Mama
and
said tenor.
I've still got a bass, and I pulled it out not too long ago. I wasn't any good at it. I wasn't exactly really good at it when I was playing it almost every day. But
But it's fun.
it
The only-
is.
the only instrument I'm good at is playing the drums. That's
Well,
it.
That's
See,
the way.
I've got a friend of mine who's a drummer, and my brother plays the keyboards and the guitar. And I've got another friend of mine who, is very well. If you met him, you would never think this fella's a musician. But you put a guitar in his hand, and it's like he becomes a rock god, a guitar god or something like this. Now, we all know ain't but one God, but that's just a figure of
Right.
speech.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Anyhow, we used to get together and have one of my friend that has that is the drummer. He has a recording studio, and we used to go over and have what they call jam sessions.
Yeah.
And my brother would either play a guitar or play the keyboard. He's more comfortable, I think, on the keyboard. But Chuck would play the drums, and my buddy, that plays the guitar. Well, I was just sitting around. We drink a wine, either a little wine or wine, whatever them other things are. Bartles and James type thing,
Yeah.
And-
Thank you for your support.
and we just sit around and play a little bit, In fact, I played so poorly that my buddy that has been playing since he was 9 years old said, Gary, there's a right way and a wrong way to play that. Now you played it wrong. Now play it right.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
See, I don't play drums the normal way with the sticks. I play with my hands.
Well, I recently just picked up a new journey.
I heard this morning you're playing a violin.
Playing a violin. I'm my first violin lesson yesterday.
That's
So,
cool.
I'm learning it. I've always enjoyed the violin music, and I've always liked the violin, always liked the guitar, like all that stuff. But I was on the cruise, and Kenneth was with me. He and I, we were hanging out, and we were going up the elevator, and I heard violin music. I was like, Kenneth, that sounds like it's live. So we went down there, and it was live. It was Polaris Trio, and they're the cruise ship. They got the contract to be and I was just amazed. And I stood there for hours, and not only that, but every single night I was on the cruise ship, I was watching the whole time. And so I decided right then and there, at about the third night, I'm like, you know what? I want to play the violin. I don't know how far, I'm not going to be, whatever, but I want to learn how to play. If it's Mary Had a Little Lamb, I want to learn how to play it, and so I'm going for it. So I got my, what do I do with it? My violin. Where's my violin? Oh, it's over there. I got my violin. I got my books, everything. So I'm learning. Oh, there you go. I'm in the middle of learning my strings, what my notes are, and doing the ant song. That's when you first get started, you're doing the ant song.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm learning that. So little bits at a time, and see what happens. Life's too short. So.
Yep.
That's something I want to do. Hey, John and Nancy, I heard you in earlier, but I'm just now getting to you. What's that on there, Jonesy?
Hey, Jonesy, what are you showing us?
I think we lost him again.
Well, I know he's got like 3 computers set up,
Right.
and then a laptop and his thing. I'm trying to, kind of catch up with some of these fellas. I know Devil Dog's got like 3 monitors, and so does Jonesy. I've only got 2 set up here, but I'm learning, a little bit here and there. It gets a little bit more complicated as you start adding stuff to it.
Oh, absolutely.
He's showing different things on his computer.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying.
He's got a setup there. Oh, there he is.
I'm just running. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what.
Schweinhaxe. Oh, ich liebe Schweinhaxe. Ich wollte 30 und Schweinhaxe, bitte. I love Schweinhaxe.
I did a scan before and it said it was.
Gary, I appreciate you, sir.
It's going again.
Oh yes, Daniel. but many times. Many times. Absolutely. I can't do that diet. My body's actually too high. Oh, really? Just give me a good smash burger of the Blackstone. I'm happy. Oh, there you go. I love muscles meat. Muscle meat is good too. Saying hi there. I'm gonna catch up on this. Troy's eyes going real nice, holding his source. His hand like goes all the way down. Went to the storage. Oh, there's a story. A story about that. We all had that Airbnb in Virginia. That was in the beginning of December, and my shorts. I thought they were on there, but I was in the kitchen.
You thought they were on?
Lost them. I lost them right there. I had my boxers on, but thank God. But Yeah, it was a good laugh. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Hey, Barely Am.
There we go.
Hey, I've seen guys on videos walk around in their boxers. It don't bother me.
Right, but it was like it is just walking. All of a sudden, I mean, no warning. It was gone. I had something in my hand. I was trying to hold it, but no go. Oh, Daniel, I would be too, Daniel. Where's your book? Oh, Blaine. What did I do? I say, resources, good hockey. Troy, nope. Okay. Yeah, and I lose weight regardless of when I'm in Germany, because you're constantly walking everywhere. Hey, Ryan, thanks for putting that link in there. Appreciate you, buddy. I'm looking forward to seeing Ryan too at the meetup in Helen. So that's gonna be good, and we may have some surprises in Helen that I'm not at liberty to say who, because it's not a sure thing yet. So I wish I could say it. So I'm gonna hush because I'll slip. I don't want to slip. I just gonna say, hey, oh, you're right, Gary. No doubt, no doubt. You can't have your chair dance. Oh boy, is Kenny in here?
The Ford man.
That's right. Yep. I said download is live in 30 minutes. Okay, let's go in there and say hi. Darren's budgie smoker right. Okay. So that's probably it. Oh, that's right. 10 o'clock Friday. Yeah. So in 15 minutes, actually 14 minutes, we're going to go over see our buddies, Sean and Alana. Make sure, go and support them. They're awesome folks. Awesome folks. They were so cool to hang out with. And I'm looking forward to do it again. I'm going to try to catch up on this. I don't want to have to think about some of the rules. Yeah, I heard that, Daniel. I heard that.
Darian, I'm going to go ahead and drop down.
Okay.
I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to come up on your show and everything. And,
yes, sir. You have a standing invite.
Hey, I appreciate that.
You too.
I'll see you when I see you, brother.
Yes, sir. Thanks for being here. Thanks for looking out for me.
All right.
Yes, sir. But all y'all got a standing invite. Hildy, of course. Jonesy, of course.
I was inside with you on the phone, and then the wife said, "Well, when you said I'm dropping the link now, would you like to come up?" And then you said radio. My wife looked at me and said, "Are you going to go out and play with your friends?" And then,
that's
said, apparently, yes.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, I'm proud to call you friend. I'm proud to call Hildy friend, and all these folks. Let me see, Berlin. I'm dual citizen. I have a German Canadian passport. Yeah, that's cool. West Virginia is up for sale. Lothar.
It's nice to make new friends on here.
It is. That's funny, Lothar.
Yeah.
Especially
when you don't go out much.
Right. YouTube is very
accessible.
Yeah, it is so cool. I met so many people, wonderful people. Here on YouTube, and like I was saying earlier, when you meet them in person, it's like you know them already. It's I don't know, it's good. Like I'm looking forward to meeting you both in person.
I'm going to try my best to make it to Georgia.
That'd be cool.
Meet up. If nothing goes wrong, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed.
I'll have to decline that invite. I'm struggling to get over there this year.
Oh, right. Well, I'll send a boat over for you.
Yeah. My daughter is and her partner are looking at. They were looking at Canada, but now he's been offered some jobs in the US, and so now they're looking at properties around either Houston or around Austin.
Oh, really?
I know where that is. I'm in Texas. I know where that is.
Yeah, well, that'll be good to have somewhere to just to say I'm popping over to see the daughter, and then you say hi, and then see ya, and go out. And
right.
See all your friends.
Yeah. $8 for 5 dozen. Yeah, Daniel, I saw the prices. I buy eggs all the time, and it's like crazy.
Yeah.
Australia's so expensive. Yeah, radio was just saying that. How much is just for giggles? Well, not giggles, but just to know, like a loaf of bread. How much in Aussie dollars?
Depending. The cheapest bread you can buy is probably about $2, and then the standard loaf's about $3 to $5, depending on what you wanted. What brand did you want?
Right.
Yeah, like steak is where you'll get a rude shock. It's very expensive.
Very expensive, isn't it?
It is here too. It's like for a package of steaks here is like almost $20.
Yeah, it depends on the weights and of course the type.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Born Again Farm Girl. First of all, I love your title. That's awesome. She was laughing at something.
Yeah.
My husband has his own man cave. Oh, okay. At Gary when he had his own spot, and then the wife.
Yep.
My husband has his own man cave. I have my own the shop. Well, this is mine. You know, I got my spot here, my office. You know, I got all my German stuff. I got my believe it or not, I'm a reader. I like to read. I like reading books, old school. Okay. There's nothing like having a book open up. You can smell the book. You know what I mean? I like digital too, but I like a good old book. You know.
Actually, I got sent a book. I got sent a book the other day in the post. I'll grab it and show you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from America.
Oh wow.
I have my own my woman's cave. How's that? My woman's cave.
Oh,
my craft room.
Oh, that's right. You get your sewing and stuff. Sewing and what do you call it?
Cross stitching.
Cross stitching, yes.
And crafting.
Speak Texan. Howdy, that'll be for you in 30 minutes or less.
Well, according to people around here, I don't speak Texan. I speak more Southern.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't figured that one out yet.
Well, if you open up the book, I think it's page.
Does it say in your book, "Don't mess with Texas"?
It definitely does, yeah. But it says some people. It's got a picture of the state.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Twang and draw. I like that.
I have a cross stitching of that too, of Texas, and it says, "Don't mess with Texas."
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's some great sayings in here.
Hey, Blaine, thanks for putting that up. Folks, if you want to follow my journey in my violin, I do have a separate channel for that.
All right.
It's called Violin Aspirations. There's a link. Blaine, thanks again for putting that link in there. I have 3 episodes so far. But start with the first episode. It won't make sense if you start with the 2 or the second or third one. But start with the first one and go through, and you'll see. It's my latest channel. I also have another channel. It's called A Moment in the Word, where I do devotion Monday through Friday, and also have whatever floats my boat with a twist. So I got my specific channels, and then I got whatever pops up channels. You know, so.
I watch all the things that pops up with you.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, I stick with channels that I know the people and I like their channels a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's good to mingle and meet folks.
Well, I have on my list, my playlist, I have over 900 people that I watch.
Wow, that's a lot.
And I can't watch them all. So a lot of them I got rid of. Now I'm down to 500 people.
Thanks, Blaine.
It's like, can't watch every channel.
No, it is hard. It is hard.
Yeah. That's like I used to be, before I become a creator. Creator. I used to be just the surfing around the net and watching stuff and supporting people, and those channels I still used to support. I still support, and I still go there and I still watch their stuff. A few of them have been over to watch my stuff, but it's not about that. It's just about how many hours have you got to spare, or how much time have you got to spare, and where would you like to devote your time. That's my sort of methodology in social media. So if you put your time out there wisely, you can see some fabulous stuff out there.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of other stuff too that's not so fabulous, but
There's a lot of channels.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of channels I don't watch anymore because there was too much drama on it. So I said, "That's it. I can't handle this.
Right.
I got enough in my life. I don't
TGIF,
need
Carmen.
That's I got rules too, like language and
Mhm.
just a few different rules that if people sort of go past that spot, I'll
Well, I used to watch this one channel that this person would say bad things about other people that were on YouTube, and I said, "No, I don't need this. These people
well,
are
Gary.
too, and they're good people, and then people are putting them down." I said, "I don't need to watch channels like that."
no. Well, there's plenty out there, unfortunately. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of spending your time wisely and finding what floats your boat and
Yep.
get out there and sail. You know,
That's
like
right. And that's the name of my other channel, whatever floats my boat with a twist.
Mhm.
It's kind of fun, whatever I put on there. Hey, RL, I would absolutely love that. I will be in Germany in June and July next year. So I got, I don't know if you heard, I got a meetup set up for July, 1 July. And we're meeting in Heidelberg, and we'll be having the meetup on the a river cruise.
That's
Right there,
next year.
Nectar River, right there in Heidelberg. And
In
it has a buffet.
2024 and 2024. Okay.
23. This is 23.
We are 23. You said next year.
Well, no, he was saying next year, but I was just telling about this year. You know, we got it on 1 July.
I
Now,
won't be able to make that one.
well, I have a group. What you're thinking of, Hildy? I got a group trip in 2024 in the works. I got 4 people signed up. So I'm only taking 9. So if anyone's interested in that, you just contact me. And RL and anybody's listening, if you're not a member of my Facebook group page, it costs nothing to do it. You just go to, it's the same name as my channel name. My name's Germany with Darren.
Yep.
And once you join, I asked like 3 questions. But once you join it and everything, you'll look at the event tab and you'll see all the meetups, like the one in Helen, the one in Heidelberg. The group
I had to rejoin it because my Facebook, I had to redo because somebody hacked into my Facebook again.
Oh, I remember that. I remember seeing that. Yeah, just let me know. I'll set you, Hildy. But RL, let's do that. Kangaroos taste good. Kangaroos taste great.
they do actually.
Have you had kangaroo meat?
Oh yeah, it is at the supermarket. Like it's like you can buy beef, lamb, pork, kangaroo, or wallaby.
$70 to $90 for a case of beer.
Yeah, welcome to Australia.
What in the world?
And you wouldn't want to smoke, I can tell you that.
Oh my goodness.
Me, I'm not a beer drinker. I drink more straight up. I don't do ice or anything. Is whiskey and Jack Daniels.
Ugh.
Yeah, Prince
I
Harry.
learned about Jack Daniels when I was a kid. I stole a drink out of my dad's drink when I was a kid in Germany.
Oh
That's
boy.
why I learned about it.
Germans, they like their Jack Daniels. They do. How's it going, LG Nito? How's it going there? Man, talk about a lot of fun. We were in Germany together last year. Him and Telga. We had a great time. A great time.
Oh, I still talk to Anka in Germany.
Oh yeah.
We
Yes.
video chat quite a bit.
Oh, that's cool. She pops in every once in a while.
Yeah. I know she had a channel for a while, but she hasn't been on there in a while.
Thanks, Blaine. Thanks for putting that up there. I really appreciate that. That's that devotion channel. $60 to $90.
Wow.
Even still, 60 to 90.
That's a lot.
It is for 24 cans, like
Wow.
or bottles.
Yeah, that's nuts. And there's my channel, whatever floats my boat with a twist. In fact, I'm going live from an undisclosed location Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel.
Did you like my answer this morning?
I'm sorry?
Did you like my answer this morning?
I did. I wish. I'll say that.
You're not going to Germany or to
I don't know. I can't say.
or
I
see.
can't say. I can't divulge it.
Darn. But you said you will Monday. You will Monday.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And if you go to, but here's a little heads up. If you go to my Whatever Floats My Boat channel on Sunday at 4 p.m., you'll see it earlier.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, 3:30. It'll be 3:30. I'm sorry, I said 4, but 15:30. It'll be 15:30 Eastern Standard Time. Everybody,
Well, you're a couple hours ahead of me, so.
This looks like a fun channel.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of stuff in there, and I'm going to be paying more attention to that channel. I haven't for a while, but I'm going to start paying more attention.
Yep.
I'm sort of wired. You know, I got my channel. You know, all about Germany. Boom, Germany. My violin channel, all about and so forth. So, but
and it's a smart move not to mix and match other content to your current channel, because if you want to be successful in this industry in YouTube world, you got to be focused on a subject and just continue down that road.
Right.
You know, if you want to turn left and turn right, well, you do, but that sort of dilutes your content, or dilutes the people that come looking for certain content, then find something else, and
something else.
Yeah.
You know, and I learned when I first started my channel. You know, I had all this Germany stuff, and all of a sudden I put a football game, and I had someone comment, "I thought this was a Germany channel. I'm leaving." And the guy told me I'm unsubscribing, and he did. He never saw him again, and there was one missing, and I had like 50 subscribers at the time. I didn't know. You know, I'm still learning stuff. You know, but
so that's my problem. I've got beach footage. I've got local wildlife footage. I've got yard footage. I've got too much of everything, but I am having fun. It's just I've got another channel, which we won't worry about that one yet because there's only 3 videos on it. But that's all about the beaches. So
really, what's the name of that channel?
Oh, Tasmania ASMR.
Tasmania
ASMR.
Okay.
So that's sensory sounds. So I take my music recorder with camera down to the beach and just record an hour of the surf crashing and the sand and the birds. And that's all it is. It's just to relax.
Wow.
You mind sending me that link when you get a chance?
Yeah, for sure, mate. No worries.
Okay. Appreciate that.
I miss the beaches, like in Hawaii. I miss that.
Oh, I bet.
Well, we're like Hawaii.
I've been to Myrtle Beach.
Right. We're like Hawaii by the South Pole down here. So it's not as warm as Hawaii, but it's very similar. Like rock formations and rocky beaches and sandy beaches and white sand and gold sand and shell beaches. It's all different.
I need to get there one of these days. I was born there, but my dad was military. So, but I was 9 months old when I left. Never been back. So, I keep going to Germany. I could go back to Hawaii, but I keep going back to Germany. It's just one of those things. I'm gonna hit Australia before I hit Hawaii, probably.
Well, for us to travel to America, the smart move for us is to fly into Hawaii and then go domestic to wherever you want to go in America. So that's the way we find it's cheapest to fly. Instead of going a direct flight into wherever, it's better for us to fly into Hawaii and then do a domestic from Hawaii to wherever you want to go.
I wonder if we were saying going to Australia. So should I be flying Hawaii and then?
Well, I'd check the prices out for sure because it works for us.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Which island do you go to when you come through Hawaii?
Which island? Is it Maui? Is that the one?
The big one, Oahu.
Yeah.
Oahu or the Big Island?
Well, it's the one with the major. Which one's got the major airport?
Oahu.
Yeah,
Oahu.
Oahu. Yeah, we basically get there, spend a couple of days, and then shoot off.
I was
Or-
there for 3.5 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to go to Pearl Harbor all the time with some friends. We used to go to the bars there. Don't know why, but we did. And I still have pictures of the memorial in Pearl Harbor.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And
I want to see. I would like to see that.
oh, when you do go to Hawaii, go there. It is beautiful.
Oh yeah,
I have
that's
cross
my number one
stitching.
spot.
I have a cross stitching I've been working on for the last 10 years.
Wow, I bet that's amazing looking.
It's big.
Wow,
And I'm
10
still
years.
working on it.
Wow.
And what's
Yeah,
so
so-
weird is the day that happened in 2000, my dad died on the same day, December the
Oh,
7th.
wow.
Hey, I was just noticing that Sean and Alana, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about that time.
Yeah.
They're on.
Yeah, they got a crowd in there too.
Okay. Well,
They
thanks,
always
thanks
have
for,
a crowd.
I knew it was coming, but time got a hold of me. Well, thanks a lot. Hey, thanks for being up here, radio and Hildy. I appreciate that.
Welcome.
If you don't mind, folks, we're going to go over there to Sean and Alana and say hi to them. Please tell them that Darren sent you, and tell them I said hello. All right,
Down Under Cruises. Yep.
down in the cruisers.
Yep, down
All
under
right.
cruising.
And, Blaine's got there it is. Blaine's got it right here. All right, great week. Hey, you two are treasure home. I appreciate that. Hey, love y'all too. Good deal. There it is right there.
Since we're going over there, Alvita thing,
All right.
Dunkin' Juice.
May I ask you all to help me with saying goodbye?
Hang on. It sounds very similar to something else, doesn't it?
Dunkin'
All right. Here we go. All right. Ready? All right. Kelly and Tammy. Oh, we're just leaving. How's it going? We're going over to Sean and Alana's down in the cruisers. I enjoyed your video, by the way, Kelly and Tammy. All right. All right, folks in the chat, ready? On the count of 3. Heinz. Zwei. Drei. Dog is in juice. Oh, yes, Bob. Hildy,
Still trying to figure out who he is.
you know who Bob is?
No.
Radio?
No.
No, neither do I. Juicies.
Alvita thing.